Children are bombed, children are dying, where fathers are carrying the dead bodies of their children. Have anybody in this world got to die to be in peace? To die to be without hunger? Where are the people who raise their voices? It's time that they raise their voices and put a complete stop to this genocide and this sort of uncertainty that has engulfed the entire world as such. Countrymen, we are gathered here as citizens of this country from all walks of life to gather here and send a message to the world that Palestine has had enough. They have suffered enough through generations. This suffering cannot go on for anymore. We call upon everybody concerned in this to heed by the United Nations resolution of a two-state policy passed in the United Nations, where a sovereign Palestine will exist peacefully side by side to Israel and according to the 1967 borders. Today, what has happened for more than 600 days, the Palestinians are being subjected to genocide. What has happened to the international agencies, the so-called human rights and the United Nations? They have to ensure that this resolution is implemented to the very letter. Human rights are being violated, grossly violated. The children are being bombed, children are being starved, basic necessities of food and water are being deprived. Today it's shame to say that in this century, water and food are being used as weapons of war. There are children dying due to dehydration. While saying that, I wish to remind yourself of the strength and the resolve of the Palestinian people. Even today, when you see aid trucks are blocked, water is deprived, water is cut off, food is cut off. But have you ever heard in Gaza, the refugees ever fighting for food? When children even get a share of food from somewhere, they go to even share it with adults. They know the feeling of true hunger. So that is the resolve of the Palestinian people. But this cannot go on forever. This just cannot go on forever. It is up to international community to come forward. International agencies who strive for human rights, who talks of human rights and who talks of fairness in this world, they have to put every pressure possible on Israel to stop this genocide. We all understand that through the years, through decades, instability in the Middle East has been caused because of this issue. Today, since most of us ever knew, the Middle East is an unstable area, unstable region. It is the issue of Palestine that has made Middle East uncertain. And today we have a war that could even lead to harm to many other parts of the world, which are not even concerned with the problem at hand. So we call upon the governments and the peoples and the agencies that ensure fairness in this society, fairness in the world, to come up, rise up, stand before us. Today I wish to tell you that we Sri Lankans are a benevolent nation. Our children even care for a stray animal on the road. Stray cats and dogs are brought to our houses by our children and they feed them. We as a nation cannot be looking when children are starved, children are bombed, children are dying, where fathers are carrying the dead bodies of their children and saying that today you are going to a better world. That is, they say that they are going to a better world, the next world, the land of the dead. Today you are going to a better world where there won't be any starvation, any unhappiness, and you don't have to worry about bombs. What sort of world are we living in today? Have we got to die to be in peace? Have anybody in this world got to die to be in peace? To die to be without hunger? Where are the people who raise their voices? It's time that they raise their voices and put a complete stop to this genocide and this sort of uncertainty that has engulfed the entire world as such. Thank you very much. I hope this message of us, all of us gathered here from different walks of life, gets into those who are responsible for this and those who can mediate for this. Thank you very much.
தமிழ்